Can you eat beef in Kerala?
Yeah.
You eat beef in Kerala?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, you do,
So you cut cows or buffaloes? Which one do you cut?
Buffaloes.
Not cows? And cows as well?
Cow, I don't think it is
So
available.
cow is not sacred in Kerala?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Look at the double standard.
What do you mean a double standard?
Is it not sacred in Kerala?
See, who is...
Can you answer the question? Is cow sacred in Kerala?
It is not the state who defines what is sacred and what is not.
Actually, it is.
No, it is not.
That's why they define which states is permitted to sacrifice cows, slaughter cows, and which state is
That's
not.
the point.
So in Kerala, is a cow sacred or not for the Hindus?
It depends on the Hindus if they want to believe in that. Yes.
Okay.
So Hindus. So you're saying Hindus can change the religion whenever they feel like?
Depends
on the day.
Come on, look at the double standard. Are you a Hindu?
No, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian.
Indian,
Okay.
no.
So
The main thing is Indian.
as a Christian,
Yeah, no problem.
as a Christian, do you support BJP? Sorry, I'm blocking the.
Not everything. Not everything.
Not everything.
Yeah.
Do you know they actually break the churches there? Do you know that
No,
when
BJP doesn't break.
shall I show you? Shall I show you evidence in a mall? The
BJP doesn't break.
Let me tell you.
Let me
The unbugs came in and destroyed all these Christmas decorations in a mall.
Yes,
Okay.
they did.
So
There are a lot of crazy people everywhere.
okay.
They do that.
So as I don't know exactly why would you support them in any capacity?
See, I'm saying that I don't support everything they do. I do support the positive things they do. I do criticize the negative things.
Okay.
Such as?
Why do I need to tell you, man? You are already branded me as un.
It's
So I don't
okay.
need to I don't
Let's
need
have
to
a civilized
yeah,
discussion
yeah.
instead of shouting over each other. Okay. So I don't know where you are getting this support. You shouldn't
See,
support.
when you say support, right?
No. If imagine if Jesus was here in the time of BJP, would he be for them or against them?
He wouldn't fight them. Why would he fight them? He had already.
What do you? No. When I say fight, I didn't ask fight. I said would he be supporting them or would he be against them?
He wouldn't support them or be against them. It doesn't matter.
Listen,
to him.
did Jesus?
Doesn't matter to him.
Did Jesus in his time
Yeah.
support the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the Roman Empire? Did he support them?
He did not. I mean, see, you are making.
I'm asking a simple question.
No. You're trying to drive me into a comparison which is apple and oranges, right?
Why?
Yeah. You're comparing.
I'm talking authority versus authority.
Yeah.
Same category.
Yeah.
It's not a category error.
What do you mean authority?
Authority
It is a
in the
state.
time of Jesus, who was in authority?
Authority of where?
Of that place where he was.
Romans were in charge.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So was he for the Romans or against the Romans?
He didn't fight the Romans.
Okay. Was he for oppression or against oppression?
He was against oppression.
Okay. So when are the Romans at that time, were they committing oppressions?
Yes, they were committing oppression.
Okay, so he was against them then.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't openly say it because he was.
Are you implying that BJP is oppressing Indians? Are you implying that?
No, not everyone.
That is not at all.
Listen.
Not at all a comparison.
Listen,
right?
if that is not a comparison, do you actually believe that the BJP, their authorities, in whichever
BJP is a political party.
Hear me out. But wherever they are, a chief minister of that state is
Yeah.
a BJP.
Yeah.
Did he not break or basically issue a sanction to break churches?
No.
Claiming that these are
No.
illegally built.
No.
Okay, so you're not aware of this.
No, I am aware of it.
I can show you many churches which were destroyed.
I don't know
in fact, they destroyed churches.
I don't know what media you are
Listen.
describing to.
They destroyed churches.
Yeah.
They destroyed mosques and even temples.
Illegally constructed buildings.
Yeah, but they can.
Illegally.
constructed.
Some of these places.
enclosed
Listen.
buildings will be
Some of these
demolished.
places have been
Exactly.
there. Have been there for hundreds of years.
Temple, whatever it is.
I'm from India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Illegally
You know
constructed.
exactly what's going on.
Illegally
Okay?
constructed
Be careful
mosque,
with
Do,
that.
temple.
do they allow you to preach your religion?
That's forever.
Brother.
That's
I know.
what you believe, right?
No.
Why do you push
Yeah, but
others to
the
believe?
work.
You think that
Listen.
it's for everything. Yeah.
Are you able to preach your religion in India?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's actually banned in
No,
most
it
states.
is not. It
Shall
is
I
not.
show you?
It is not.
Showing the evidence. This guy doesn't know much. I don't think he's an Indian even.
I mean, I don't even want to talk to you.
How long-
You are just shouting.
How long have you lived in India?
Preaching forced conversion is
Not forced conversion.
Forced conversion.
Any conversion.
No, forced
Can
conversion.
you actually go and preach like a priest
Yes.
would do over here? No, it's not allowed.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is, man.
No.
Christians are preaching in
Which state are you from?
Kerala.
Kerala. Okay.
I'm from Kerala, so
Yeah.
I speak
Is
Malayalam.
it
Christians
Kerala?
are preaching
Okay.
in Kerala.
Let's see.
Muslims are
Kerala
preaching in
is
Kerala.
better,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
but no
Not
doubt
in
of it.
Kerala, everywhere. Like,
No,
what do you
no,
mean?
you don't
So
know.
you are
You don't know.
are you saying
I
that
think
there
you
are
don't
no
have a clue.
missionaries in northern part of India? There are no missionaries in
You know,
northeast.
missionaries has been killed in north
Yes,
side.
some
You
people
know
kill
the
them.
names?
Yes.
Yeah. You know the names as well, yeah?
See, my brother-in-law is a priest. He is working in northeastern part of India.
Why
He is a
the
missionary.
missionaries has been killed in India?
He is yes.
Why
See how
they have been banned.
India is 100.
3 years ago,
India
missionaries from the UK
India is
has been
1,500
banned
million
in India.
population.
You know why?
1,500 million population. 1.5 billion population.
And? Yeah.
One person gets killed, right? That is an
That
exception.
doesn't count, yeah?
It counts.
One
but
Christian missionary got killed.
See,
It
it is an
doesn't count.
exception, man.
It
It is an
doesn't count
exception.
because
How many
he
people
was a
get killed in
missionary.
UK?
It doesn't count, yeah?
How many people get killed in UK?
Yeah, definitely. UK
See,
is unsafe.
1.5.
Definitely.
See,
Yeah, you're
because
right.
he was
see,
a
there are
missionary,
crazy
he got
people in
killed.
every country who does all those crazy things. There are crazy people
Who killed that missionary? Who killed that missionary?
See,
Okay, here's evidence. The quotes and preaching. Indian
what
quotes.
website is this?
This is this particular one here. I'll take you here. So, it's actually listed the states where you have anti-conversion law.
Yeah, forced
Okay?
anti-conversion.
Not forced.
See, when
No, wait. Let me finish at least. Let me finish.
The
and then
title
you
of
say.
the law is anti-conversion, and if you go to the details,
Okay, what
it
does
says
anti-conversion mean?
against conversion, forced conversion?
No force. Why are you using the
See,
term force?
when you are
Wait.
saying, see,
So over a dozen.
you are just holding on to the nuances.
No.
right? So
You see, now he's
say-
triggered.
No,
Because when I brought the evidence. Wait.
No, you.
By the way, calm down.
No,
Don't get triggered. Don't.
No, I'm not
You
getting-
find your own thing. I'll find mine.
Okay, fine.
So anti-conversion law says.
What is anti-conversion law?
I'm
First
telling you, if
no,
you
no.
keep quiet. Shush, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So over a dozen Indian states, example, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, have anti-conversion laws. There's no mention of forced conversion.
See, you go into the detail, man. What is
Of course, I'll go into detail.
You said anywhere in
that is
India.
what I'm
Uttar Pradesh is
So
not-
these laws are broadly applied, okay,
What is
and
anti-conversion
prohibit
law?
sharing
Does it
faith.
say- No,
If you
no.
listen,
Anybody
if you listen, you'll understand.
Anybody who has a free will.
Anybody, just listen for 1 second.
Listen to him. Yeah.
Okay? So it says here, these are the states, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh have anti-conversion laws. These laws are broadly applied and prohibit sharing faith in ways that could be interpreted as coercive, fraudulent, or inducing through benefits or aid.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So when he says it can be interpreted,
Yeah.
so there are people who interpret this by their own biases. So they will say, oh, these people are in...
That is what you're doing now,
Hold
right?
on, I'm not
This is
preaching
the
to you.
list of
Calm down.
missionaries
So in a small school,
got
in a
killed
primary
in
school,
India.
if you're preaching Christianity, they say they are forcing the children. They
That's
have
not
their
true.
own interpretation of coercion. All right. So you see, you have to be consistent in your
I am
argument.
consistent, man.
You
See,
said
no,
cow
no,
is
no.
sacred, but when it came to Kerala, oh, it's okay to cut cows.
No, I didn't say that.
So is it okay or not? You said it on camera 3 times.
See, I
eat beef
3
in
times you
Kerala.
said it.
Kerala
I
is-
eat beef in
yeah.
Kerala. I'm from Kerala.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is it cow? Are you sure it is cow?
But I asked you said both.
There is
So
no
It is
problem
both
in Kerala.
buffalo cow.
There's no problem in Kerala.
stop going against your own
What are you
words.
trying to tell? See,
I'm saying that when it comes
cow
to
slaughter,
you
cow-
want it to be sacred in another
Will you
state,
let
but
me-
your own
you keep on
state shouting.
shouting. Will you let me speak?
What I did actually.
See.
And you contradict yourself.
No, I did not. You are
It's on
just
camera.
shoving thing onto my mouth. Yeah.
I didn't shove anything in your mouth.
You did. So each state has its own law, right? The cow slaughter ban happened much before the BJP came to power. It was banned in many states when Congress were ruling the states.
Okay, why was it banned?
Many people are killing now.
No, when the rule was, see, it's a rule which the government of the state government establishes it. It is the elected government, right? It's
Why was it banned? Answer the
What?
question.
It doesn't matter, man.
Why are you getting angry? Calm down.
It doesn't
Why was it
matter.
banned? Earlier you said it was sacred.
Because-
Now you don't want to answer because you got caught about Kerala. Did you see the double standard? Earlier he said it is sacred. Did you not say that?
See,
and now when I asked him why is it banned,
So-
you look, if you are a secular country,
Yeah.
you cannot dictate what people can eat,
They
what they
can
don't want to
dictate
eat.
what majority of the people
So
want.
it's a dictatorship.
No,
it's
it
not
is
democracy then.
They can bring in rules on majority of the people what they want, right?
Yeah?
They can bring it. If
So that's called dictatorship.
If the reforms come to power here. If
No,
they-
no, that's called dictatorship.
If the reforms come to power here, if they think that people coming by a boat is not accepted by the majority of
We
the
don't have a
Brits,
If the whole, if the
Listen,
whole
India
group
does,
yeah.
of the constitution,
Constitution, yeah.
if they come,
they can ban it,
again,
right?
They can ban it,
yeah.
but that's a
So
whole.
does it mean it is a dictatorship in Britain?
As a
No,
whole,
no,
that's
there's a difference.
There is
Listen,
no difference.
listen.
You are now contradicting now.
No, you did not even give me a chance to answer that
You
question.
just said it.
So
That
you,
is a dictatorship.
no,
That's
wait.
what-
He actually is talking about immigration.
Yeah.
Immigration.
No, I'm just giving you an example, man.
I'm answering your question.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
just
keep quiet,
giving-
I'll answer.
No, you're
answer
just
for your
giving the point.
example.
You're getting triggered every time I ask you a
No,
question.
I'm
I don't know
not,
why.
I'm not, I'm
You know
not.
why? Because
You're not
every
even
time I
letting
tell
me
you,
speak, man. You're not even letting me speak.
I did let you speak,
Yeah,
and you contradict yourself.
I did say
Okay,
that.
go on. Finish
See,
your point.
So again, you said about cow ban, right? Each
Why was
state-
it banned? Answer that question.
Because each state government, they felt that it is right for, or that is
Ba-
in the people's interest.
based
to
on
ban-
what?
Because they thought that it is in the people's interest. In
What
the people's
interest? What interest?
Majority of the people didn't want cow to be
Why?
had as a food.
Why?
Because of their religious faith.
Okay, so it's,
Yeah.
it's to do with religion, yeah?
Yes.
Now, you see, in a...
And what does political party do? They do what they
Are
want
you
to
done
do.
yet or not?
Let me finish.
You need to land. You need to land.
No, they
Okay?
do what they want to do so that they can garner the public support, right? So
Okay.
they thought that majority of the people in that state are worshipping cow, and they don't want cow to be eaten or slaughtered, and they brought in the ban of cow slaughter.
In where?
In whichever states
In
they have
Uttar
banned.
Pradesh, one
Okay,
thing.
so you said it very
Kerala,
clearly,
yeah.
brother. Wait, you said it very clearly. It's based on religion.
Yeah.
Are you going to backtrack now?
No, it's not.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow, if Uttar Pradesh says
Yeah.
no more preaching for Christians,
Yeah.
will you support that? Watch now. Watch how he's going to backtrack.
That is not for Uttar Pradesh to say that, right?
Oh, why?
Why?
Why? Did you notice that?
No.
Did you notice the double standard?
No.
So
See.
based on religion,
Yeah.
cows can be stopped from being sacrificed. But based on religion,
Yeah, it's two different things.
preaching, why is it?
Yeah.
Because it is hurting the
No,
it is
it is
hurting
not.
the sensibility of the people in Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah.
That we don't want
Yeah.
Christians.
One is-
We don't want Christians to be preaching
Yeah,
here.
it is
All right?
not-
And in fact, they did that. They did that.
It is
They stopped all the preaching.
It's all theoretical physics, right? Anybody can
Oh,
theorize.
you learn theoretical physics
Yeah,
without logic.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. You have logic, man. I don't have logic. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you understand what is deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
You studied logic, right? So
deduce
tell me
things.
what it is.
You deduce things, yeah?
You deduce things
Yeah.
based on what?
Based on your logic and reason.
Okay, very good, very good. Actually, that's the first time you got one answer correct.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You gave me-
so
give me the marks, yeah.
imagine this: all human beings are mortal. Socrates was a human being. Hence, he was mortal. Is this a correct way of deducing through logic?
Everything is mortal, right? Everything has a lifespan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is that the correct way to deduce through logic, logical deduction? Do you agree with this premise?
What do you mean?
The premise I just posited here.
The law, he's trying to explain law of logic.
Yeah, everything has a
Okay, so
lifespan.
this is called deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
And do you
Everything
agree with this? Do you agree with this? What I just posited.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
The universe exists.
Yeah.
All right? Where did it come from?
Doesn't
It couldn't. I'll give you a few choices. Did it come from nothing, absolute nothingness? Did it create itself, or did someone create it? You can add more if you have another possibility. No problem. Let's use deductive reasoning.
Just calm down and think.
He's. It's okay. Let's not trigger him more. It came from absolute nothingness.
There is no absolute nothingness, right?
Very good.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
you're the first person who actually, from this so-called atheist or agnostic, who actually answered this accurately. So there is no absolute nothingness. So we can
was
rule
there-
that out.
Something that was there before the singularity, probably.
Very good.
Yeah.
Something was there.
Yeah.
So it did not create itself,
Yeah.
and it didn't come from nothing.
Yeah.
So we narrowed it down to something.
Yeah, something,
Okay.
yeah.
Now tell me the most.
There would be there have
Hold
been,
on,
there
hold
would
on.
have been
Tell me the
something space would have condensed to a singularity and then expanded.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Space, time, matter, all of these are contingent. All right?
Yes.
They are not independently existing.
Yes.
They're contingent upon something prior.
Yeah.
So what is this something that brought the universe or the singularity and all of that into existence?
There would
What is
have
this
been-
something?
There would have been matter which would have condensed into
No,
singularity.
matter came much later.
No,
That's
that
for sure.
is your.
That's for sure.
See, that is the current definition, right?
Based on
That-
whom? Which scientist said current definition?
See, everything is what do you call? Still being explored, right? It's not like whatever scientists have known.
No, but you said something.
No,
so
no,
what is that something?
Everything that they know currently is not absolute. It is still evolving. They are still discovering.
I didn't say it
new
was
things.
absolute. I said
So,
you
everything-
narrowed it down to something. So tell me what is that something?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
Let's narrow it down further.
Yeah.
Can that something be dependent itself in order to bring about the universe?
Dependent on what?
On anything.
No, there might be. See, what is? It's more like an evolution. Something happened before that, which collapsed into singularity, which expanded.
Okay. So is it independent, that something, or is it
It
dependent?
is independent.
Okay. It's independent.
Yes.
So where did it come from?
That is what I'm saying. There is.
Wait. How did you make that conclusion? It's independent.
What,
Based on what?
that is my understanding.
No. Based on what?
See,
Is it just a blind belief, or you actually believe it?
So when a star collapses, right? It collapses based on the what do you call? Once it burns out its fuel, it expands, and the gravity.
It's called
and-
entropy.
Yeah.
The second law of thermodynamics. Okay.
Once it burns out its fuel, it collapses because of its own
Everything's
mass,
got entropy.
and then the gravitational force takes over, and then it collapses the
So
whole
now,
mass into a
so
singularity.
now you're saying that something which brought the universe into existence is independent.
Yes.
That was your claim.
Yes.
And this is your logical deduction, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
It could have.
You know what?
I'm not saying I'm absolute,
Look,
right?
The only now disconnect here is the term God.
That's what you're saying, right?
That's the only disconnect.
That is what
you don't like the term God?
No, no.
Problem.
See,
Let's call it the necessary being.
No, no.
Okay, because
I don't
use
think
that
so.
as independent.
I don't think so.
An independent agent
got there. It's
will
just name
will
it.
not
No,
will
no.
not will not depend on
It's a
anything.
label
See,
now.
that is what I'm saying.
He's only worried about the term God.
No, no, that is what I'm saying.
Because he's
Any-
got a chip on the shoulder.
No, no. That's what I'm saying. A believer can call him God. A Muslim can call him Allah. A Christian can call
Exactly.
him.
So you're agreeing with us, my friend. That's what I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. A believer can give
You
whatever.
see why you came to this conclusion? Because earlier when I said necessary being,
yeah.
it means, what did I define it as? Something that is not dependent on anything.
that is-
which you came to the conclusion, yes, that is the necessary being.
I did not say that. You are saying it.
No,
You
I
are-
said the terminology was
No, no.
different, but the definition was the same.
No, I-
Independent.
Yeah.
Necessary being is independent.
See,
you came to the conclusion that it cannot be
again,
nothing.
again.
It cannot create itself.
Yeah.
It has to be something. I said, what is the basic thing that something has to be? He said, independent.
Singularity is dependent on something that happened prior to that.
Okay, is that something prior, dependent or independent?
It would be dependent on something happened before.
Okay, so where does the chain stop?
There is no chain,
Okay.
right? It keeps on going forever.
Do you know that is a logical fallacy?
No.
Shall I tell you why?
Yeah.
Have you heard of infinite regress?
No.
Go and study it.
Yeah.
Because infinite regress is like
Take the rifle example.
it's like a chain of causation that doesn't end.
Okay.
So if there is such a chain, then we wouldn't exist.
Okay.
I'll explain to you how.
Yeah.
Imagine this, yeah? And this is hypothetical, so don't think that this is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Imagine there is a library and that has a queue to borrow books. The queue is infinite.
Okay.
It doesn't have a beginning.
Yeah.
It's infinite queue.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it's not a perfect example.
Yeah.
But just imagine this queue is infinite. You are at the queue. You're in the queue. There are people in front of you and there are people behind you. Both ways, it's infinite.
Yeah.
Okay? Will you ever get a book?
I'll get a book.
But
At my turn.
how? It's infinite. How will you get a book? Infinite means no ending.
Yeah, but who is getting the book currently? Depends on that, right? So that at some point I'll get a book.
No, that means you believe there is a first person in the queue.
Yeah.
So you believe that?
See, that's what I'm saying. If it is infinite and if people are getting book, right? No, listen.
The queue is infinite.
No, queue is infinite.
Sorry.
No.
You added some words. Okay, don't do that.
Yeah.
You said infinite.
Yeah.
Queue is
You said
infinite.
People are getting.
What is my position in that
In the
infinity?
middle.
No, in this analogy.
So then I am also part of
Okay, I'll
infinity.
tell you one more better.
Yeah.
No, 1 minute.
I know you to bring the rifle. It's the same,
That's
brother.
the
It's the same one.
No,
It's the same one.
then-
So
then-
you know why you will not get a book?
I'll get a book at
because
some point.
no, listen.
If it is infinite,
unless
at
you
some
believe,
point, I'll get a book.
No, it means you believe infinite has an end.
Yeah.
Do you believe infinite has an end?
See, again.
Please.
No.
If two of you are talking,
Yeah.
and he's also getting more confused. I know you. This is very passionate.
Yeah.
I know you guys love to help.
Yeah.
But right now,
Yeah.
it's good if we have one-to-one dialogue.
yeah.
That's much more productive. Does infinite have an end?
That is the meaning of infinite, right? It doesn't have an end.
Good, very good. So if it doesn't have an end, that means the queue doesn't have an end.
Yeah.
If the queue doesn't have an end, you will never get the book.
I'll get a book at some point.
What's wrong with you?
See-
The queue is never ending. How will you get it?
See, again.
Never-ending book.
Who is currently getting the book?
No one.
Then how is that?
Because this scenario which I gave you
Yeah.
is a hypothetical scenario which doesn't exist.
No, that hypothetical scenario has a flaw, right? You are saying somebody is getting book.
I don't think you understood the logic.
I understood.
Here's
the-
one more,
no, I
yeah.
understood.
No.
Let me finish. I understood your scenario, but then
I don't think you did.
Yeah, no, I did. But is somebody getting a book there?
Nobody's getting a book.
Then that what do you call? Then the narration itself is.
I know. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Then
Please.
that narration
Listen.
itself is false, right?
Why did I say it was hypothetical?
It is hypothetical, but it is a flawed hypothesis.
No.
Yes, it is.
In fact, the scientists
No.
who's-
You said it is a flawed hypothesis.
the whole point
No.
he's trying to explain.
No. He is having a flawed hypothesis. He said it's a library. People are getting books. He said people
The
are getting
hypothesis
books.
is not flawed. If you think such a hypothesis exists in reality, that is flawed. Do you understand? Infinity itself is not flawed. But in reality, there is nothing which is infinite. Do you agree?
No. If it is a library and if people are getting books, somebody is giving.
Nobody's getting books. I keep telling you this,
Yeah.
but you don't understand. Listen,
then
the
that-
term infinite,
then-
the
then-
term,
then-
listen,
no,
the term infinite itself is hypothetical.
No, I understand the term infinite, man, but you said
I don't
it is
think
an
you do.
infinite queue and people are getting books.
I didn't say people are getting books.
So then
you made that up.
So it's an infinite line, basically.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
An infinite regress
Yeah.
is an unending recursive chain of propositions or
Yeah.
events that goes backward infinitely
Yeah.
without a starting point.
Yeah.
It occurs when a premise relies on a preceding
Anglo
premise,
Nikura.
which in turn relies on another.
Brother.
Yeah, he's not even listening. That was the point. Okay, so this is like a loop. Infinite, that means it has no ending. If something doesn't have an ending, you're never going to get the book. The earth is never going to exist because there's an infinite chain of creators, okay, or causation. This is what? This is basic logic, my
So
friend.
what happens when Earth ceases to exist?
Okay, so let's go back first before we go forward. You're talking about forward. I'm talking about backward. So now we have. But listen.
It's the same
So you see
cycle,
why you need the first cause, which is the uncaused cause, unless you want to introduce this fallacy of infinite regress. Okay, define necessary being again.
See, come on, man.
Come on, man.
The problem.
Come on, man.
You are just
Bro.
contradicting yourself.
Yeah. Go out. Go eat your paratha,
I
dosa,
know
whatever.
paratha,
Okay.
whatever it is.
Okay.
You are just contradicting yourself.
By the way, we'll let the people decide.
That's my point.
No.
Yeah, we'll let the people decide. No problem. By the way, thanks for your time. Yeah. Okay. So, unfortunately, this is what we come up with. People haven't studied logic. They haven't studied philosophy, and they start saying that, oh, we understand everything. The arrogance is like off the Richter scale here. Unfortunately, this is what we come with. But alhamdulillah, at least, I think at one point when he said independent, I thought he understood. But it looks like he did not understand. Because he immediately changed his mind later on that that's something before the singularity is not independent, it is actually dependent. So if a chain is dependent, then it is not necessary. The world can exist without it. All right? The only thing that makes sense is if the chain had a beginning, then only the chain will exist. Okay, the causation cannot be infinite. It has to start somewhere in order for you to avoid infinite regress. Go and look up this term, brothers and sisters, please. If you want to study this reason as to why we believe God exists, why we believe that all of this exists, hence something prior to it must exist, and that something has certain attributes. Like it should not be dependent itself. It cannot be dependent, and it cannot be something that can end as well. So it must be eternal, it must be self-sufficient, it must not depend on anything for it to exist. Okay? And this is the reason we say in Surah Al-Ikhlas, Allahu Samad. Yes? So after Qul Huwallahu Ahad, say that Allah is one, we say Allahu Samad. What does the term Samad mean? It's a very, unfortunately in English there's no single term which can define this. Okay? But self-sufficient, independent, something on which everything else depends, but it doesn't depend on anything. And that is what we say, that Allah is the only one who is self-sufficient. He's the first cause, He's uncaused, and He's the one who created all of us, upon whom we depend. So we depend upon Him. And these attributes of Allah, Al-Khaliq, right, As-Samad, all of these are His attributes, which define Him as the one who is the Almighty God. So Alhamdulillah, in Islam we have answers to the most crucial questions, the most philosophical questions, the most pertinent questions. These existential questions which philosophers have been asking for so many years. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.